Plays more 80s miles in the morning. Rebecca on vacation today, which I'm really bummed about because we got something very special about to happen here, David Rankin. There's nothing that gives me goosebumps more than when we have the opportunity to thank someone who has put their life on the line for us and the veterans that fight for our country.
We talk about the word hero, and it gets
Absolutely.
thrown around very easily. This gentleman in the studio right now is a living embodiment of a hero.
From the Army and back in Vietnam and actually served some tours over there, but also just a hero in his own right. I'd like to introduce Mr. Ed Eaton. Good morning, sir. How are you? First of all, thank you so much for your service.
Well,
Seriously.
thank you, and it's so nice to be back in the great state of Texas. Some of my favorite people for sure right here. So.
Well, we were talking off the air a minute ago about how you spent some time here before. I think you said you spent a good solid week at Gillies down in Pasadena.
I did.
Back in the day, so which is always a good time, I'm sure.
Learned to ride the bull too.
Yeah, I did that also. It didn't last long, but I did it.
You were the original urban cowboy.
Yeah, there you have it, right? What's a good pickup line you might have used at Gillies back in the day? I don't know how to two-step.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm from Oregon. Can you teach me how to do the two-step? Yes,
Did that work?
That'll get him
It
every
worked,
time.
yeah.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
So, Ed, tell us a little bit about your story. We've all seen the movie American Sniper.
Yeah.
But you take this the role of sniper to back in the Vietnam War, which is a lot different. There's not near the technology that we have today. Tell us a little bit about that and your experience there.
Well, I joined the Army, actually the National Guard in '65, went active duty in late '67. I did happen to be one of the first 55 snipers ever trained in the history of the United States Army, and
Wow.
of course the words trained are important to that. But
Right.
So the marksmanship unit was tasked with this job, and they sent their #1 team over to Vietnam, and they went around and played sniper for a while and put together a program, and I just kind of fell into that aspect of things. But
I watched much of this documentary that you've been a part of. David and I were watching some of this morning.
Just fascinating.
You are